What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I absolutely appreciate you tuning in today. If you are finding this video and you do enjoy it, please do click that red subscribe button down below the video. If it's red, that means you haven't yet subscribed. I know some people have to create an account or whatever, but I assure you I greatly appreciate it and hope that I earn it today with this video. Now, the dating scene out there, I don't know. I haven't been on the market since, I don't know, before high-speed internet. So I think it's hard for me to really wrap my head around all these new apps and everything that people are using. To me, they seem mostly for like the dregs of society that just want hookup type scenarios, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I certainly have had friends meet people on these apps and get married, and I don't think that their wives or husbands are degens, so there's probably some good people on there. But then you have this particular woman who, her name is Tasha, and she deliberately catfished men with fake dating profiles to show how shallow they were. And the interview this woman gives is the most hilarious self-own maximum copium I've ever seen. It's like that principal meme from Principal Skinner. Is it me who's wrong, or are their children out of touch? She literally just says all men are trash because she can't find a man. I think maybe someone needs to start looking inwards a little bit. Maybe work on those eyebrows and teeth. Well, that's neither here nor there. A woman has made it her mission to expose the stupidity of men by setting up a fake profile to reverse catfish men. Tasha Yan, who has been documenting the process on her TikTok page, explaining she'd been prompted to set up a fake profile after having so much disappointment on her own dates. So, again, this is a woman who has self-selected and says she can't find a man, and instead of looking inward at perhaps maybe, we're going to get some insight into her opinions of herself here, and I think that's really going to make it clear. But like, instead of saying like, wow, maybe I need to like re-examine how I'm approaching things, or maybe, not use this app or try to meet men in a different way. No. She says that 90% of men are just garbage. I am reverse catfishing men on Hinge, she explained. The pictures on my profile are me. However, the personality is not mine. I am a nihilistic existentialist. Ooh, sounds like someone I want to spend my Sunday afternoons with. But the girl in the profile is super cool, super chill, and doesn't take herself too seriously. You mean a dateable woman? I mean, I can't imagine that women would want to hang out with a man like this either. How many women are out there like, oh man, I really just want some loser who's always whining about pain and how life has no meaning and how he's never going to get it. That's how I want to spend my Friday night, consuming a Marvel movie with this person. Well, the profile, she says, is, quote, massively ironic. Tasha added that most men are stupid and unable to detect the irony that is quite obvious. Oh, okay. So again, this statement tells you that she thinks by default, most men are stupid, and that she is just some galaxy-brained individual that only finds you stupid men, and that's why her eggs are drying up. That's why she spends Saturday night alone thinking about how she is just too good for everybody. In fact, the fake profile has attracted so much attention from men on the app that every day she wakes up to, quote, hundreds of matches. So what that's really telling you is maybe, I'm not saying you got to change everything, but like maybe try to be a little more agreeable. This is the same advice I would give a man who's my friend. If I had a male friend who just thought all women were dumb, I'd probably tell him, bro, that's like a stinky cologne that you wear. And when you date women, they're going to see that you look down on them. Like, if women are so garbage, then why do you care? Like, this is just the massivest cope. No one gives an S about what I have to say. The dumb character I've created, they want to go out with her. I know we all joke when we say men just want a stupid girl who will follow them around, but apparently so. Look, this woman is no great catch. I can just tell. And I'm talking about her personality. They want a girl who, with literally nothing going on her head. I have proof. These aren't my opinions. There's no way that anyone would ever make a profile like mine and it would be real. There's no woman on earth that would be cool and easygoing. I doubt that. There's lots of them that are cool and easygoing. There's no woman on earth that's this stupid, dumb, or vulnerable. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. She then showed some messages she'd been receiving from men, most of which she responded to asking if anything had stood out to strangers about them as her profile. Like, now she's planning to take her experiment to the next level. I'm going to create 2 different characters. One of them is going to be a kind girl who needs a lot of help and is quite vulnerable, needs a big, strong man. The other character is going to be quite ballsy, strong woman who doesn't need any help and considers herself as strong as a man. I'm going to document all the interactions. Girl, you are not smart. Any idiot could have told you this before you ever started it. Think about this. This woman is spending all this time to basically have a self-fulfilling prophecy that men like women who are easygoing. I got a surprise for you, sister. Women probably want the same thing out of their men. They don't want some high-strung man who thinks he's smarter than everybody else. And I'm going to document all the interactions and conversations. We're going to look at how quickly each character is asked out on a date, how men treat her, and how men talk to her, and use of language. Why? Like, this woman understands that we already know how this is going to turn out. She might as well have just said, I'm going to A/B test an ugly woman and a hot woman and see who gets more messages. Because in dating apps, you're basically 90% physical attraction. That's all that you're seeing, people's face, not their profiles, before you see their face. Like, this is, she probably thinks in her head that she's doing some sort of groundbreaking research here, exposing men. And again, like I said, these are traits that are not exclusive to men. Women would rather not have some kind of self-important, like, fart huffer either. I'm fairly certain. To the extent that this picks up any traction, and I get followers and likes and people watch it, I will go on dates. I'll mic myself up and record how I'm treated on dates, where men take me and see, I'm going to see, I want to know. What do you mean you don't need any more data? Just don't be a crotch. Like, seriously, is it that difficult? By the way, she's getting roasted by the internet and currently set her account to private. I wonder why. She's now into hiding. She was quickly praised by other women for setting up the experiment. Okay, other dumb women? This will be fascinating. Dating is a nightmare. Some men really are vile. Do you even see what you're doing? You are just as garbage. Like, this woman is a garbage human. Like, that's clear that she doesn't always have to be garbage, but she's garbage right now. She's literally walking around like, nobody's smart enough to date me. I'll go to these plebs. It's like, it's a mindset, sister. Like, you get that, right? It's a mindset. If you go into a date assuming the guy across the table from you is stupid and that you're far superior in intellect to him and that he's just only after one thing, how do you think that date's going to go? Maybe don't spend your time on lame hookup apps expecting to find true love. Not that it's impossible, but that's not how they're primarily used. And also, it sounds like this woman really just wants a beta male. And in my scientific opinion, beta males don't use hookup apps. That would require putting themselves out there and be judged by the women. Women are just as judgmental as men on these apps. There's all sorts of stories about women who are like, I don't date guys who aren't 6'1" or whatever. You know what I mean? No short guys. This woman that worked with my wife used to tell her that she makes guys send pictures of their package first to make sure they're packing heat before she goes on dates with them. She's single with 3 kids from 2 different men, by the way, now. Just saying. Like, and that's, I mean, I'm not, it's not like a hashtag all women. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, what did you think? You're like, oh, all I care about is that he's packing a summer sausage and not a bratwurst or a hot dog. Don't care about his personality. Oh no, why can't I find a man I connect with emotionally? It must be the men's problem. However, one man wrote back, said, are you serious? Your profile is like 90% of other women's that make. To which Tasha replied, I previously asked male friends, she doesn't have any, flatmates, and family to look at what I'm doing wrong. And they've all said that my dating profiles were fine. Yeah, because no matter how good the packaging on the candy wrapper is, if you bite into it and it tastes like vinegar, which is, I assume, how she tastes, hypothetically, you're not going to go for another piece. Once somebody reveals themselves like this is a major personality flaw. You get that, right, Tasha? The fact that it couldn't possibly be you. It's that men are stupid. And they just don't get you. By the way, nice Photoshop on this picture. What happened here? What happened? What's going on here? Did you remove somebody from the photo? There's something weird going on with your hip. Maybe it's a medical condition. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Like, you're taking pictures like this. You look basic to me. The fact that you just think men are dumb, who could possibly figure out why your dates don't go so well? Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.